That lady did not think it well, you know. She made a very fatal mistake by leaving that man due to impatience. Her husband is the logistics manager of one of the greatest musicians in the world, not just in Africa. All right. Now, what do you think is the next career for the musician when he's done with music? Politics, of course. The musician has demonstrated excellence in politics. He has gone to his state, he has campaigned very well, he has gone around the country campaigning for different politicians, and he has demonstrated that he has the star power to produce even a governor. Do you understand? He has a governor in his family lineage. So what do you think is going to be his next career after music? Music is a young man's sport, you know, largely. After he's done in the next 10, 15 years with music, you know. So after music, the man will end up in politics, either as a minister, a local government chairman, or governor, House of Rep member, or even president, maybe in the next 25 years. All right, the man is still 30 something years now. So think of how his life will look like when he is in his 50s or even touching 60s. So a lot of wealth is still coming in future. That lady doesn't understand loyalty. You know, go to the street. That's how men feed. You know, you have to be loyal to somebody that's about to succeed. You have to be there and prove your loyalty over the years, which her husband has done. And the job the man is doing is show business. All those prostration and begging and ringing bell is show. It's part of the show. Do you understand? Music is show business. Who remembers that Don Jazzy was the band was hyping Don Jazzy. The band hyped Don Jazzy till everybody thought that Don Jazzy is some 60-year-old man. Don Jazzy was in his 20s that time. The band will hype him every single song. The band is hyping Don Jazzy. Before Don Jazzy will get into the stage where the band is performing, the band don't hype Don Jazzy either. Don Jazzy was carrying walking stick that time and wear extra big coat and because of hype. It's when he split from the band that he started appearing as a normal human being. Don Jazzy was having a larger than life image because of hype from the band. Does it make the band a lesser man? No, it's part of the show. It's part of the destiny. There is nothing wrong with it. That lady no get calculation. She doesn't know how to calculate career project. As she no get her own career now, as she no get her own job or career, she doesn't understand where things are going. With a little patience, you might be amazed. Even her husband can end up a politician in his own town. You get, and he will get enough support given by the number of dignitaries that came for that wedding. If the man said one day, okay, I want to enter politics because my Oga has moved into politics. My Oga, before you know it, he has won. People have done it. I mean, people have done it plenty times. He will not be the first. So that lady was very impatient. She just lost a gem. And to that man, I'm advising him just go and marry another woman. If you want to marry 20 wives, nothing stops you. There are many single ladies out there that will never find their husband because EFCC don't carry their husband put for jail. Am I lying? Have you ever seen where EFCC arrest guys? They will carry 3 buses, pack guys like this. All those guys are going to jail. You know? Not the same thing is happening abroad. Men are going to jail. And for each man that goes is somebody's husband or wife. There are too many single ladies compared to single guys. If you as a man, the moment you realize that, you will see all the shakara will end. You know, that the fact that a man wants to marry one wife is just choice. There is nothing preventing the man from marrying many. Even you as a lady, I used to say it. If your husband leaves you and there is no other way that you can bring him back, go and marry another husband. You know? Go and marry. If you don't know how to marry another husband, go and find a woman that managed to marry a second husband and let her give you the correct secret. You know, some women are able to pull it off. But the fact is that more men can pull that off. Every single man on earth can marry more women than he wants, as much as he wants. Because there are so many women. Because most men die out. Most men are in jail. In the US, for instance, if you're a black man, once you step your foot on the soil, the statistics is already against you. It says that 1 in every 3 black males in the US will end up in jail. 1 in every 3. That's 30% of black males in the US will go to jail sometime in their life. 30%. So that's 30% of single black women that will not find a husband, and they will not know why they can't find a husband. Do you get what I'm saying? So as a man, there is enough women on earth. The fact that you want to marry one woman is just choice. You just like her. But if she fuck up any day and you realize that this woman is gone, she's never gonna come back, my brother, plenty women there, plenty. Whatever she has that made you attracted to her, I'm telling you, many more women have it, and will be respectful and loving and kind and understanding. I just read their chat where the woman was saying that he left. Why did her husband leave the house for 1 week? The husband said that he was on tour with his boss. And the woman was saying, I can't believe that my husband is a slave. How can my husband be a slave to another man?
All the
same job he was doing to marry you.
This matter
no, when I was a kid, my father used to be out of the house weekdays.
What Sheila really
he would go to his workstation and he would be there the whole week. He comes back on weekend. For many years, I only saw my father on weekends.
To get free.
And it was enough. You don't need to see your father every day. You don't need to see your husband every day. Otherwise, there will be no food in the house. Imagine marrying a global man that travels the world.
If my own husband is
and the first problem you have is that he's traveling the world. You want to convert him to a houseboy. Once he starts staying at home more, he will lose his job. He becomes a houseboy, and you will not fall in love with him because the one you fell in love with is the man that travels the world. Men, if you are listening to this and your wife or your woman is trying to convert you to a different kind of man, if you let her succeed in that, once she succeeds, she will dump you. Because she cannot fall in love with that kind of person. If she could, she would have married that kind of person. Yeah, you're not always at home. Yes, there are times you can make adjustments, If you are in a position to make adjustment, there's nothing wrong with it. But changing the nature of what you are doing, once it changes to what she thinks she likes, forget it, she will not like you again. Think about it very well. So that guy, who remembers that pastor, a musician, that his wife left his house? The wife left his house like on Monday. By Saturday, the man don't marry another woman. Oh Lord. If you're a man, just know this, that there are many good women out there. Majority of women are actually good. So if you accidentally run into a bad one, just know that it's an anomaly. The normal thing is that the wife you're going to find is a good woman. You can always remarry. There is no rule that says you can't remarry. Even if you want 20 wives, you can remarry. There are many, forget all these attacks online. There are many women that are very happy and comfortable to be second wives, or third wives, or fourth wives, as long as you have the finances to take care of them very well. Even children, there's nothing limited. If you marry a wife and she's telling you she doesn't want to have kids yet, I've said it before in one previous video, it's a scam. Don't agree with that, because the next thing that might follow is breakup. One day you just hear that she's cheating, and she will not even respect you for that. Once you don't marry, almost straight to Pekin. In fact, some guys will get the woman pregnant first. There's nothing wrong with that. As long as you know you will marry her, you are ready to marry her. There's nothing wrong with she even getting pregnant even before, while you are planning the marriage. There's nothing wrong. If you marry and she's telling her that I want to finish my school education, you go shock you. All those scams are old format. You understand? Old format. If you are trying to marry a woman and she's giving you attitude, just know that once you marry her, it's going to get worse. I read what the lady was saying. I don't even blame the lady. She said that during the planning of the wedding, the man hired hired a wedding planner. It was a very big wedding, one of the biggest weddings in the state, and she was trying to plan it herself. Broke girl from broke neighborhood with broke that can't even change her phone is trying to plan such a big wedding. Well, what does she know about planning wedding? Turns out it was the money. She wanted the money for the whole planning, because after the wedding, all the money that was donated, she was typing that the man took it to himself. All that money, she was thinking they donated the money because of her. Nobody knows her. It was the guy that they know, because the guy is working with a famous musician.
So I explained the whole situation, give the two of
them. You get where I'm driving at?
The man not take.
So if a lady you are trying to marry or dating is giving you attitude, don't proceed with marriage. Your marriage is a 60, 70 year journey. So if you're not sure of the person, don't go that route. You give her time to correct her. But some people can improve.
You understand?
You know, you can be dealing with a lady that is all
We need
rude,
to-
and if you give her some more, she
we need
realizes
to
that
talk about
this
inside
rudeness
this
is not
matter
working.
where
She
they
can
go
improve
for
out of it.
inside,
But if she no improve, or more,
you
they
understand?
go with
We
somebody
need to
that has better sense.
deliberate on it.
And
We
plenty
need to
women out
come
there
closer and
have
just-
good
we
sense.
can't
Many
just
women
fold
are from
our
good
hands
homes,
like that,
even though
and
they are
we
from
can't
poor
just- we
families.
can't just be
If you
looking
go
at
to
them
the, if you
because
visit
people
her family, you
getting
see that her mother is well
sour,
composed. She
you
knows what she's doing. Her
understand? We
father
need
is
to
very
cut
respectful.
ourselves. We need to
You know,
explain
money is
more
not your
details. You understand? Guys, I want you people to just listen to this